information in this specific lesson is what is a noun, what they do, how to identify a noun, and understanding the whole concept. So this is the mission for today. Examples of nouns, what is the correct form, etc. So what we're going to speak about today is first examples, identifying nouns, and how to use them. Because it's very important to see that noun, singular and plural, is very relevant. The part of singular plural is very relevant for the complete idea. Okay, so first let's talk about simple nouns. And it says here that nouns are the name of things around you. For example, a notebook, a cell phone, pencils, laptops, etc. So all the names, including your name, is a noun. For example, the name, if we say Fernando, no, they are nouns too. All the names that exist for existence or non-existence objects, they are nouns. This is the reason we say that the standard definition of a noun is a naming word. Take this as a memorization. A noun is a
naming word.
Correct. Very good. A noun is a naming word. Something that gives the name of a person always, 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 forever and ever and ever. The name of a person, the name of a thing, the name of an object, the name of a sentiment, the name of a feeling, the name of something imaginary. Every name is a noun. Okay? And then we have very important information here. These four are in the category of countable nouns. Countable nouns because, number one, you can count them. And number two, they can be plural. When a word is plural, the word is a noun. In English, attention. Because if you say in Spanish, we say un cuaderno, dos cuadernos, right? But if you say un cuaderno cuadrado, dos cuadernos, rayados, for example, right? Y le ponemos una S al final, en español. In English is incorrect. Only the noun. One notebook, many notebooks. One cell phone, many cell phones. One pencil, many pencils. One laptop, many laptops. And if you take a description, for example, if you say one modern laptop. One modern laptop, many modern laptops. Identify the nouns in this case. The noun is laptop, right? The name is laptops, plural. But the second The description modern is not moderns. And it's super important that you see these descriptions. Descriptions are never plural. Take a note, eh? Descriptions are never plural. Never, never, never. Do you agree with me? Do you understand this information? Mhm.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, of course, brother. Tell me.
In this case, we can say I have modern laptops.
Ah,
For me, the word many is possible, or
exactly.
is mandatory?
Well, it depends. The word many is a quantifier, no?
Yes.
But the word exists, for example, 2 modern laptops, 5 modern laptops. The word five eliminates many,
Oh, yes.
so the quantifier is necessary in the context. You select if it's necessary or not.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
That's the one. Good. Of course, the most relevant and most important thing here is never say moderns. Never, never, never. That part is never necessary. Okay. Do we got it or we don't got it?
Okay. Uh, the nouns in general, uh, like is a name of something.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, mm, Ever is possible at s at the end.
Always.
Always.
Always is
Yes.
possible.
Sorry. Always. Okay.
Always is possible to take an S in the noun, no?
Yes. Sí.
In that case, yes. Uh-huh. If you speak about plural objects, yes, it's necessary to collocate the S.
Okay.
Again, don't confuse with apostrophe S, okay? Apostrophe S is a different thing. It's possessive. They are very different. This is only plural. Okay?
Okay. And then if we can say these laptops with possessive,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
laptops of Juanito, how do you say this sentence?
Juanitos, apostrophe S.
Juanitos
Laptops, no
laptops.
apostrophe.
Okay, yes.
That's another thing. Good, good job.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now let's check this information and the relation that it has with articles. Because it's very different to say, she wants shoes, she wants a shoe, she wants shoes plural, or she wants the shoes. Okay? That's going to be super important information. She wants the shoes. When you speak about nouns, it's super important to understand the difference between these three applications. She wants a shoe, she wants shoes, and she wants the shoes. We are going to talk about the meaning of these expressions. Many students make this mistake. The mistake over here. Collocating the article a together with a plural noun. This is a common error, common mistake. Okay, so when you are doing the exam, when you are speaking, it's necessary to identify the other. And another common error. When you say she wants shoes. Another common error. What shoes? What shoes does she want? Do you understand the point here?
No, teacher. In the example plural, say she wants shoes.
Oh yes, it's the same. So let's add some information. Some. That one is better. I'm gonna give you let's explain the difference between these two, okay? If you say she wants shoes, the second is what shoes? You know, we are not talking about the specific shoes. So we say she wants shoes. Okay, shoes in general, or specific shoes, or new shoes, or old shoes, or what? Give me more information. Common error, because here we need more information about the shoes. But in the other example, I can say, okay, she wants new shoes, or she wants more shoes, or she wants those shoes. You see the difference? Or no?
Teacher, the article that is singular and plural.
That's a very exactly good observation. The article the can be plural, can be singular. Depends, it doesn't matter. But it's important the context in a moment. In a moment we see the context of the. Okay. Yes, but minimum, if you're talking about plural, and that's going to be the next slide. Let's talk about these examples. If you talk about plural nouns, you need to be very specific about the noun. Because this is technically correct, you know, grammatically is correct, but But I don't understand what shoes you are talking about. You know? In what context is necessary to say specific nouns or specific shoes? Who can tell me? In what context is necessary to speak about specific shoes? No? Anyone?
When you are talking in plural,
No, but in a real life situation,
okay.
you know, when, in what context is necessary to speak about a specific shoes? Let's imagine you need shoes. Okay? What do you do?
It's possible she wants these shoes, that shoes, those shoes.
Exactly. She wants these, those shoes. Or more specific, she wants the shoes that she saw the other day at the mall. Ah, now it's a specific shoe. You see? She wants quantifier, like Benji said, teacher, is some or many necessary? Well, it depends. If you are speaking about the, I don't know, Andrea's obsession with shoes, and she wants many shoes because she has an obsession. Right? And if you say, okay, she wants some shoes, some new shoes, you are using adjectives to be specific about the shoes that she wants. That's the way this works. Plural nouns need a specification. That's something you need to remember. Plural nouns need a specification. Always, always, always. Questions about this? Anyone? No questions? Easy peasy, ¿te parece? Bueno. difficult, lemon, difficult.
No, teacher.
No? Super sure? Well, that is going to be the point in this moment. Okay? So let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Okay? Let's say, for example, conversation with Elsie. Elsie, what kind of restaurants do you like to visit? What kind of restaurants do you like to visit?
I like busy
Watch out, like
restaurant.
is a verb. Visit is a verb. Connector for the verbs.
Sorry?
Like is a verb and visit is a verb. So connector for two verbs.
Two.
Two, excellent.
I like to visit sushi restaurants.
Sushi restaurants. Okay. How often do you visit sushi restaurants?
Once month.
Once a month, okay.
Once a month. Sorry.
Yes, remember the expression once Okay. How do you know the sushi restaurant is good?
Oh. If there are many people in there.
If there are many people in there,
In my opinion, if the restaurant looks clean.
If the restaurant looks clean. This is the next part. Why is it necessary to say the restaurant?
Because I'm talking about good sushi restaurants.
About examples, no?
Only good, yeah.
Only good, exactly. So that is necessary when you are giving examples about you're giving nouns as examples. For example, the restaurants I like, etc., etc., etc. Right? Okay, good conversation. Ask the same question to Laurita. Ask a question about her favorite things. It can be a restaurant, it can be a concert hall, it can be, you decide.
Okay. Laura, what kind of music do you like to listen?
I liked to hear the romantic music and classic music. And is the romantic music, teacher? Yes.
Yes, of course.
The romantic music and the classic music.
Very good. Okay. How what is your no ha, have you ever heard okay, what is your opinion on electronic music?
In my opinion, the electronic music is hard sound is possible. A hard sound because I didn't like for me.
Didn't in past? In present.
I don't like for me.
Exactly. I don't like what?
The hard sound.
Exactly.
I liked how do you say suave?
Suave is similar to smooth.
The what? The
Smooth.
okay. Smooth music.
You like smooth music, exactly.
Smooth.
Relaxed and soft. Also soft.
Soft.
Soft and smooth and relaxed.
Is same smooth?
Smooth.
Okay. Because I like the smooth music.
Pronunciation?
Smooth.
Exactly.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth music. That is correct. So it's super important, everybody, to remember this. Okay? Remember, in this case, Laurita said music. Is music countable or uncountable?
Is uncountable.
Oh, it's uncountable. So check this out. Uncountable nouns never are never plural. You know?
Okay.
For example, I don't like that music. You never say the music's.
Okay, that.
You know?
Okay.
Never, never, never. Okay. Question. Laurita, ask a question to Brian about his likes and dislikes.
Okay. Right. Brian. Hello, Brian. What kind of movies do you like?
What kind of what?
Repeat, Laurita, please.
What kind of movies
Movie.
do
Okay.
you like?
Okay. What kind of movies? I like the horror movies, horror movies,
Oh,
and comedy movies,
And what?
comedy or comedy
Comedy.
movies. And for my child, well, also me, I like um, uh, animation movies.
Animation movies. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot the word, but yeah, it's animation movies.
Good job. Excellent, excellent. That's a very, very good thing. Note number 3. Did you see that Brian said, I like animation movies? Right? Never translate el, la, los, las when you are using countable plurals. For example, if you say in Spanish, me gustan las películas de terror, in English is
I like the horror movies.
attention, never translate el, la, los, las.
Okay, I like horror movies.
Horror movies, especially and only when you talk about countable plurals. Okay?
Okay,
This is super important for the exam. In the exam, I tell you, is it necessary el, la, los, las? Is it necessary to say the? Yes or no? And then you need to select if it's correct to use the or it's not correct to use the. Okay? Let's talk about another. Caesar. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Do you agree with this?
an apple a day.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Okay. Yes, I agree that take an apple a day.
Take. But
No,
take
eat
is for medicine.
eat an apple a day.
Eat an apple a day.
But not necessary.
Not necessary? What is not necessary?
Because if you have a good diet, you will change the apple for the other fruit or other food.
If I don't understand, can you repeat? I was very confused with.
Yeah, because if you have a good diet,
Okay, okay.
you could change the apple for the other food.
Okay, very good. Okay, I like it. For the other. The other. Are we talking about a specific food?
No, for
Exactly.
other
So what's
food.
you need to eliminate? Exactly.
Yeah.
Other food or no, only other. That's correct. Which takes me to the next part. This takes me to the next part. When you talk about, well, no, that's for tomorrow's class. No, others, and the others. No, that's gonna be the next part. But it's super important to have this. I like the way you are talking. You use articles in this moment very well, Cesar. Your articles were very, very good. an apple, a thing, singular things, plural things. You need to be very, very specific with your things and be careful with the article. Food is uncountable. You know?
Mhm.
So you never say the food.
Okay, eliminate that.
Exactly. Eliminate that when you are talking about food. Never use that before uncountable nouns. You need to eat more healthy food. Never the more healthy food. You know, that's super incorrect. And there we go, my people. Take a note about this part, this section, please. Because all this is important for nouns and articles. Okay, we received the WhatsApp. Very good, very, very good. Next portion, plurals again. Okay, look at this word. All this vocabulary, I think it's let me check the level. Stitch is level, no, that's a now. Okay, let's go to Google and let's talk about graphic. I'm sorry, guys. This is not very graphic. Okay. Do you think this is graphic?
No,
No, it's normal, no?
normal, yeah.
Okay. Some people don't like this. So when you have an injury, when you cut your body, the doctor needs to stitch your skin. The name of this, this is one stitch and one stitch and one stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? So this specific pronunciation, when you talk about that, Cesar is saying that he has a lot. Yes, precisely, right? This particular information is singular stitch, and it's very complicated when we speak plural, because for these specific sounds, if you see, for example, the shush and the s and the j and the ch, you know, these sounds need an extra syllable to speak the plural. Of course, stitch, mass, crush, and package, all of these are nouns. What is the pronunciation for stitch in plural? Who knows?
Stitches?
Very good. It's one stitch and two stitches. If you are talking about mass, for example, mass, talking about the weight of something, no? You say one mass, and plural,
masses.
Exactly. Extra syllable, right? If you talk about a crush, my crush. You know? If you have a crush on somebody, in your life you are going to have many
Crushes.
Russia.
crushes, exactly. Crushes, plural. And if you are talking about Amazon, this is one Amazon package, but this is only one. Plural,
Packages.
packages. Very good. There we have it, guys. So when you are reading, you need to pay attention to the correct pronunciation of these specific sounds. If you pronounce them incorrectly, you will not, the person is not going to understand you. So it's very important to have this very well pronounced. Okay, so let's have a practice about this. We're gonna do some reading of one text, and we are going to pronounce it very well. Okay, let's talk about this information. This is a text, okay, about fake news. Do you know what are fake news?
Yes.
Perfect. So I am going to let you read the full article, and after we finish, we will identify all the nouns. Okay? All the nouns in the text. Let's start. Number one, help me, Benji. Let's begin with you.
Okay. It begins in the every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time you are online, you are bombarded by pictures, articles, links, and videos trying to tell their story. Or unfortunately, not.
Pronunciation. It's easy if you pronounce this first. Look at the symbol.
Fortune.
Okay, look at the symbol. Symbology.
Fortune.
Okay, so let's practice with soundboard. Pronunciation here.
Fortune.
Exactly, fortune.
Fortune.
Ch-ch-ch-ch.
Fortune.
Fortune.
Fortune, exactly. So complete, what is the pronunciation?
Fortune. Fortune. Unfortunately.
Okay, in a moment. In a moment, we're gonna check the second because Jessie is in the chat. Jessie, hello. Give me a second, Genji. Okay. Hi.
Good night. So I will to attend this. Is he loud?
Good night. Good night, present.
Benji.
Present.
Hi, Benji. Good night.
Hi.
Cesar.
Hi,
Hi,
Jessie.
Cesar. Good night. And Brian.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi, Brian. Thank you. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
See you.
See you later.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have fortune, huh? Now, this, how do you pronounce this, Benji?
Fortunate.
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 Exactly. Now, imagine this word with on at the beginning and li at the end.
Or unfortunately. No, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
The previous was correct. The previous was correct. Remember the original word, eh? Original word.
The original word is fortunate.
It's not Nate. No. It's not.
Fortunate.
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 Exactly. It's
Fortunate.
not. So, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Excellent. Unfortunately. Let's listen.
Unfortunately.
There we go. Right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Continue.
Unfortunately, not all of these stories are true. Sometimes they want you to click on another history
Watch
or
out. It doesn't say history. History is different.
another history.
Transition. Like the movie Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
Story.
Exactly.
Story.
It's Toy Story, not Toy History.
Okay.
Right? So one more time.
Sometimes they want to click on another story or advertisement at their own site. Other times they want to upset people for political reasons. These days, it is so easy to share information.
Right.
And these stories circulate quickly, and the result is fake news.
Excellent, brother. Very good. Do you understand this paragraph? The introduction?
The principal idea, yes.
What is the principal idea?
Day by day, we are surrounded of pictures, articles, etc. in
Watch
the
out. Around
social
it doesn't
media.
exist. Surrounded.
Okay.
Yes. Around it is that doesn't exist.
No, okay. Okay. Surrounded is in Spanish, rodeados.
Exactly.
Rodeado. Okay.
Yes. Around it is Spanglish.
Spanglish. Okay.
Yes.
Well, day by day we are surrounded of fake news because when we navigate in the social media or websites, we can to do click.
Watch out. Can never plus two.
We can to click.
Never can plus two. Eliminate two.
We can Do click?
Excellent. Or we can click. Click is a verb too.
We can do to click.
Again, click is a verb.
We can click only.
Exactly. Yes. We can click.
Okay, we can click in this news, but this news they are other intentions or
Exactly.
the title that we saw.
Right. Right. We are exactly. That's all the exposition that we have to information, etc. No. Good. 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 Good.
Yes.
Okay, let's try with the next one. Right? Let's go with Brian. Your turn.
There is a range of fake news, from crazy stories which people easily recognize to more subtle type subtle subtle
Okay. Transition.
subtle
Exactly.
Settle.
I would
subtle.
recommend instead of using the T, use the ra, rarirurero, instead of T.
Subtle?
Settle. Aha, settle.
It's very
Settle.
Yes, exactly.
Settle.
Aha.
subtle. Okay.
So different. The B doesn't sound, the T
Uh,
transforms, and it's a mess. Settle.
okay.
Yes, yes.
Recognize two more subtle
Settle.
types of um, misinformation. Experts in media studies and online psychology have been examining the fake news of phenomenon.
Pronunciation. This one over here.
Phenomenon or not?
No.
Phenomenon.
Exactly. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Exactly. So I was saying, what has experts in media studies and online psychology have been doing?
Experts in media studies and online psychology have been examining the fake news. The phenomenon.
Excellent. The new fake news phenomenon. Uh-huh.
Read these tips and don't get fooled.
Fully passed?
Fooled?
Excellent. So one more time?
Read these tips and don't get fooled.
Excellent, brother. Okay. So we are going to talk about the fake news phenomenon. Okay? How do we avoid it? Caesar. No, point number one.
Okay, teacher. Check the source. Look at the website where the story comes from. Does it look real? Is the text well written? Are
How is the text
written?
again? Exactly. One more time.
Is the text well written?
Again.
Written.
Written, no, right.
Is the text well written?
Excellent.
Are there a variety?
Position. This is a
Very
little difficult.
variety.
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 Exactly.
Variety.
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 Excellent. So again,
Okay.
what are
Are
there?
are there a variety of other stories? Or is it just one story? Fake news websites often use addresses that sound like real.
Again. What do they use?
Fake news websites often use addresses.
Excellent.
Okay, addresses that sound like real newspapers, but don't have many
Oh,
real
just a second. What kind of newspapers?
sound like real newspapers.
Real, right? Remember,
Real
it's not
newspapers.
real. Real is Spanish.
Real.
Real.
real,
Real.
Real, exactly. So, what do they use often? Again,
Okay, fake news websites often use addresses that sound like real newspapers, but don't have many real stories about other topics. If you aren't sure, click on the About page and look for a clear description of the organization.
good. Okay. Do you understand this, Caesar? What do they say?
Yeah, mm, 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 the check when okay, the check the words for this contain, for example, the
Contain?
words, yeah, anything, anything contained or a specific
Contain. What is
content.
contain?
No, notice change.
Notice?
No,
News.
news. Yeah, news. Sorry.
Ah, you want to say contenido?
Yeah,
No. Contain is a verb, brother. Content.
content.
Mhm,
Content.
content,
mhm.
Okay.
Contain is a verb.
Okay.
Notice is a verb. Also,
Okay, teacher.
we are talking about news. Copy the words. You have here news. You see? Don't
Okay.
paraphrase. You copy the words.
Okay. You check the source. Is the you will
You would.
check the text in news because the grammatical the words the words called uh bath Brighton.
Ah, okay. The text, the words could, bad. Bad is a description. What is the verb? What verb is necessary when you have a description?
Mm, I don't know. Mm, bath.
Bad is a description.
Yeah.
What verb is necessary when you have a description?
Have.
So you
No.
have bad,
Are. The verb be.
the verb be. So one more time. What happened to the words?
The words are bath Brighton.
You said could, no?
Yeah. The words are could be
Excellent.
could be bad written.
Excellent. Right in pronunciation. Past participle for right.
Written.
Again.
Written.
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 Written, exactly, not right.
The
Written.
words be bad written.
Incomplete.
Written.
Incomplete.
Okay.
Words.
The words could be
Yes. Yes.
bad written.
Excellent. Good. Good. So, according to this specific paragraph, what do you need to do?
What, teacher? I don't hear you.
In this paragraph, according to this paragraph, what do you need to do with this information? Or with this website or this
The
address?
URL. You check the URL, the website.
That is not in the text.
No. This fake news website often use address that sound like real newspapers. Now but don't have many real stories about other topics. Okay, the fake news in websites using
Using ing?
no use portal website, for example, Facebook on Facebook, for example, use the word similar.
What? But that is not in the
Oh,
text. The text doesn't say that. My question is, what is the tip that the text is giving you?
okay. If you aren't sure, click on the About page and look for a clear description of the organization. This is a tip.
This is the tip, right? This is the full tip of the exercise. So we are not talking about similar words or the URL. You see?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Pay attention to the reading. Don't invent other things. Just check the reading, check the text. What is the context of the text? Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Good. Laurita, help me with number 2. Tip number 2.
Yes. Watch out for fake photos. Many fake news stories use images
Excellent.
that are photoshopped or taken from an unrelated site.
Excellent. Good pronunciation.
Sometimes, if you just look closely at an image, you can see if it has been changed.
Good.
Or use a tool like Google Reverse Image Search. It will show you if the same image has been used in other contexts.
Excellent. So what is the tip in this number 2, Laurita?
It's necessary check the photos because use photoshopped.
Exactly. Who use Photoshop?
And many fake news.
Who? Who use? You forgot the person.
Who choose any stories?
Okay.
Who? The stories and fake news
use.
Use Photoshop
Exactly. Good.
in many stories in fake news.
Good. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Say, I don't understand to like Google reverse. Is a form they check the photos?
Exactly. A
Okay.
form to check, not the check.
Ah,
To check the photos.
I have, or the person have or had check, no, use to like Google reverse
Exactly. Uh-huh.
or
For what?
for church is a authentic photo.
To search, no for. To search.
Uh,
Connector for verbs, to. Never
it
for.
it search.
Mhm.
Search is a verb, yes.
Yes, yes, correct.
Either or the person check. No, the person search
Mhm.
uh, a tool like Google Reverse. What
Okay.
or um,
For. Eliminate for.
to
Exactly. Uh-huh.
to to check authentic photos?
To check authentic photos. Excellent. Excellent job. That's correct. Very
Yes.
good. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. So there are two things, no? Photoshop and Google Reverse. Those are the two tips in the second point. Okay, number 3. Help me, Benji.
Okay, 3. Check the history. Check the history is
What
in
is
the other
history?
place. Excuse me.
Pronunciation. What is history? History doesn't exist.
Story.
Excellent. Again.
Okay. Check the story
Mhm,
is in the other places.
mhm.
Look to see if the story you are reading is on other news sites that you know and trust.
Mhm.
If you don't find it on many other sites, then it probably isn't fake.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Although
Although, mhm.
although there are some exceptions, as many big news organizations try to check their source before they publish a story.
Again, what do they try to? What do the big news organizations try to do?
Try to check
Check what?
their source.
Only one source. In plural?
Uh, yes,
Plural.
are in plural or no?
Source sounds singular.
Sources.
Ah, exactly. You remember it's about
Okay.
pronunciation. This is the
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
The S, the shush, the J, and the ch.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay.
So one more time.
Mm.
As many?
As many big news organizations try to check their sources
Mhm,
before they publish a story.
mhm. That's correct. What is the tip in this paragraph?
Mm, if you want to be more uh, no um, well, if you like to have the trust
Mhm,
for the websites that you visit, the document offers
Yes,
that you check other websites with this
exactly.
news, with this
Good. News, plural. In
with
English,
this news.
for some reason, the word news is always plural.
Okay,
New doesn't exist.
okay.
It's like an exception. Tomorrow we are going to check exceptions.
Well,
Okay. Good.
yes.
Very good, brother. Excellent. The last one, Brian, number 4.
Look for other signs. There are other techniques that fake news uses. These include using all caps and lots of ads that pop up when you click on a link. Also, think about how the story makes you feel. If the news story makes you angry, it's probably designed to make you angry.
Continue.
Okay. If you know these things about online news and can apply them in your everyday life, then you have the control over what to read, what to believe, and most importantly, what to share. If you find a news story that you know is fake, the most important advice is don't share it.
And that's the way, my people. This text has a lot of examples using this specific tip. So remember, when you are reading and when you are speaking, it's necessary to add an additional S to plurals when you have these specific phonetics. Okay, this is going to be part 1 of nouns. Do you have any question?
No.
No, teacher.
Very good, guys. Very good. Well, we finished for today. Part 2 is tomorrow. Let's finish in this moment. Have a very good night. And thanks for coming. See you later.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you later.
Goodbye, everyone.
You too. Bye-bye.